Love. A single word with 1,000 forms. Love is born every day. We just don't always know where to look for it. But once we're touched by it, we know. And it affects us for the rest of our lives. And that's how my journey began. Today, I'm a member of the Hyundai family. I love what I do. Hyundai cars and this company mean everything to me. And why? Just have a look. You know all of them already. Europe has adopted them. The Hyundai i30, the iX20, and the Tucson. But before you take your new Hyundai out for a spin, it will already have been checked 1,000 times by precisely controlled robots and monitored by the attentive eyes and hands of my colleagues. It's a process using the highest level of technology in the world today. And it all takes place right here at the Hyundai plant in Noszowice. So welcome to one of the most state-of-the-art car plants ever built. Welcome to Hyundai Motor Manufacturing Czech. But how did it all start? It's the year 2005, and Hyundai, with its new quality cars, wants to enter the demanding European market. And it does so in style. Hyundai decides to build a world-class manufacturing plant right in the middle of the European continent. The search for a suitable location follows, and investing in the Czech Republic proves to be the best decision. Specifically, the Moravian-Silesian region in Noszowice. In March 2007, construction started. People and the environment are always the highest priority for Hyundai, and so the location's fertile topsoil is carefully removed from the construction site over to new agricultural areas. Grown trees are not cut down as they normally would be, but painstakingly replanted. Remarkably, within only 18 months, this key plant for the European market is ready to launch operation. It represents the largest foreign investment ever in the Czech Republic. It employs more than 3,300 employees directly, and an additional 7,000 jobs were created at Hyundai's local suppliers. In November 2008, we manufactured our very first car, the first generation Hyundai i30.
Byl to veliký den pro nás pro všechny. Byli jsme tak pyšní.
The i30, as well as other models, became very popular very quickly among our customers. In fact, within the first 4.5 years, we produced over 1 million of these vehicles, and we're not stopping there. We currently manufacture the following vehicles: the new generation i30, the iX20, and the all-new Tucson. This is the model that represents a significant step forward for Hyundai. And this is the model that will take us through the manufacturing process of a car. At the beginning, it looks like this. And after 20 hours, like this. Well, it's a little more complicated. The production of each vehicle leads through 5 production halls where, at an exact time and an exact location, its individual manufacturing parts meet and are assembled. The whole process starts in the stamping shop. Large galvanized steel coils are cut to blanks that make their way to 2 stamping presses. Here, using 5,400 tons of pressure, the blanks are shaped into 17 different body panels for each model. The panels are then checked and stored until they're needed in the welding shop.
Každý 20. díl kontrolujeme také vizuálně a manuálně.
Our production flow leads us now to the second hall, the welding shop. You'll find only a few employees here since robots, more than 300 of them, play the main role here. These robots automatically pick up the body panels, complete them, and weld them together. The skeleton of the body is spot welded from a platform with the sides and reinforcements in an extremely powerful and universal welding machine called the main buck. Our two main bucks enable us to make 8 different car bodies simultaneously on a single line. All of the seams are perfectly welded by robots on the follow-up welding line. The assembly of hinges, doors, bonnets, and tailgates follows, as does an inspection of the flawless quality and smoothness of the entire surface of the body.
Že už to začíná vypadat jako auto.
The body is now taken to the next hall, to the paint shop. Each body spends at least 9 hours in the paint shop. At first it's cleaned, degreased, and plunged into a special bath where it's covered with an anti-corrosive layer. Next, the robots apply a sealant which prevents water from leaking inside the body. The actual painting process then follows. With the assistance of 50 robots, primer and color are sprayed on the bodies using fine mist nozzles. The last layer is a top-coat protective varnish. So have you already chosen which of the 16 shades will be the perfect color for your new Hyundai?
U nás používáme výhradně ekologické, vodou ředitelné barvy.
The car body is dried in an oven between processes to harden the layers and to increase their endurance. All team members in the paint shop wear protective anti-static overalls in order to keep even the smallest particles of dust from compromising the quality of their work. Finally, the whole body is thoroughly inspected and then shipped to the assembly hall. But before heading over there, let's stop in the transmission shop. The 530,000 manual gear transmissions that we produce every year are also used in Hyundai cars in Russia and at Kia Slovakia.
Každou převodovku nejprve otestujeme.
The completed transmissions are then handed over to our supplier, Hyundai Mobis, where they're assembled together with engines made in Kia Motors Slovakia into one of 4 manufactured modules. These modules then travel through a covered connecting bridge to the assembly hall. Because people and the environment always come first at Hyundai, all movement between the halls takes place through covered connecting bridges. In this way, we avoid the traffic of hundreds of trucks a day. The assembly hall takes up an area of 16 football pitches, and over half of our team members work here. At first, each body is taken to the trim area where the wiring, brake controls, and other parts of the vehicle are all connected. Since all of the necessary parts have to be delivered to the right place and at just the right time, all of our supplies have to be perfectly coordinated. Every minute, 1 truckload of parts arrives to the plant from our suppliers.
Tomuto procesu říkáme just in time.
During the assembly process, a quiet conveyor keeps the vehicles moving along, unless issues concerning safety or quality arise. Here in the chassis section, the body finally meets the chassis. These ergonomically designed work areas, including the automatic height adjustment of the vehicle, help reduce the fatigue of team members and maximize productivity.
Tak čistý průmyslový provoz jsem ještě neviděla.
Finally, operating liquids and gas are added. And now, can you hear that? A new Hyundai has just started up for the first time. As you can see, all of the processes involved during the production of Hyundai cars are continually monitored, so that even the smallest error in production is never overlooked. Each car is subject to thorough testing using the most accurate technologies available, as well as strict human judgment during final inspection. The accuracy of alignment, the electrical systems, interior quality, acceleration, and the braking systems are inspected. Each car is then driven on our test track, where drivers check out the steering, ABS, rough handling, and lots of other features. The Tucson model is full of electronics, and all its assistance and safety systems are also inspected. After a vehicle has successfully completed all tests, it's time to send the new Hyundai out to the world. Because right at this moment, there's someone in the world ordering a new Hyundai. And at this moment, someone else in the world is getting into their new Hyundai for the very first time. That's why we do everything to ensure that one fully assembled and tested car leaves our production line each and every minute. This means 66 cars every hour, up to 1,500 cars every day, and 350,000 cars every year. Hyundai in Noszowice has proven to the world that it can produce cars that move beyond existing boundaries and set new standards of quality in the automotive industry. And what's more, it's not only a good employer, but also a partner and neighbor. Yes, instinct, diligence, and perseverance can help you go far in life, but love will move you even further. This is the greatest know-how. So do what you love, and you can achieve much, much more.